Hi guys, so today we will discuss about command blocks on Minecraft PS4 edition. Summary. There were a few things that were only available with the console commands and command blocks. While it is a very powerful block, it should not have a major negative effect for the console versions, including the PS4 version, as there are no servers for the PS4 version and thus the only player with console access should be the host. Possibly people the host specifically allows. Benefits. This would open up many more possibilities for PS4 users in order to craft worlds of their desire. One of the great things about the PC vanilla version is that with command blocks, you can set up massive rebounds per game areas, have areas for people to build, and more in the same world. You could have specific night, day cycles, specific weather patterns, teleportation type areas, warp portals, forest of illusion type mazes, etc. Haunted houses, not actually harmful, just spooky, where in adventure mode, it could be harmful and creative mode just wouldn't provide the fear factor. With command blocks, you could set it up so that it looks harmful without actually being harmful. This could also allow players to have self-resetting areas that automatically replenish themselves, zoos that populate themselves as players enter the area, boss rushes, survival arenas, waves, and more. Negatives. This would likely need to have some additions to the game in order to allow the game to use the commands without causing potential problems. Trophies would need to have some way to be disabled for worlds with command blocks set, or some trophies would become very easy to obtain. This has the potential for griefing. Some command changes are needed from the PC version. Certain commands would need to be disabled/changed/limited, such as the ability to change modes in-game, unless the console edition is able to handle that and simply doesn't include the option. Mode changes would likely need to be changed, limited, or disabled. Likely at least the world's mode change would need to be disabled. Server-based commands would likely need to be changed or disabled. Border-based commands would likely need to be disabled. Other changes needed to implement. Trophies may need to be disabled in a world using console commands. Console commands would need to be enabled. Text chat would likely need to be enabled. PS4 does have decent keyboard support and even has an emulated keyboard. Very likely some form of an op system would need to be enabled, but without the ability for an op to give another player op or removing another player's op status. That ability would be dangerous and unnecessary due to the host player having to be there in order to play in the world. This would only be for if the host is allowed to give other players access to command blocks. Some access possibilities. A few possible ways for players to access this would be text chat command line. This would require implementing text chat or some sort of special console mode. Creative mode section. This could be done by adding a tab or forming a section with a warning via tooltip or some other means that the command block is not to be used by people who don't know what they are doing. A special option when starting the world to enable command blocks. This could be combined with creative mode so that the block appears in creative mode only in a world with command blocks enabled. This could be set up so that it gives the player a single command block upon world creation or world entry, forcing the player to know how to use the block in order to get more.